Welcome to Workflow 1, Before the Patient's Visit. In this workflow, you will learn how to log in and view the schedule, how to manage appointments, and how to open a patient chart.
You are at your Oscar login screen. This is where you'll enter your username, your password, and your PIN, and click Sign In. You are now on your appointment page. Here is where you can see your appointments booked for today. And by clicking Calendar, you can choose to look at any other day. And then, of course, clicking Today brings you back to today. You can see the appointments booked on your day, and if you'd like to see patients' full names, you simply click up on your name, and that expands the appointment. And then by clicking the asterisk next to your name, this expands the reason for the appointment. You may then click on an appointment to see its status as booked. You may also hover here to show the status of the appointment as booked. You can now change that status by clicking the name of the patient and then choosing to either make the patient here, or of course, if they don't answer the phone or don't show up there for their appointment, you may click as a no-show and then update the appointment. This now will change the color and/or status of the appointment. If you would like to move the appointment in the day, if your patient decides they need to come later, you may simply click the appointment time and cut or copy the appointment and paste it in a new space and add the appointment. So this is also how you book a new appointment. You click the time you would like. You type the patient's last name and part of their first name and click the word search. This now brings up your patient's name and you may add the appointment to the day. If you would like to add a little note on that appointment, you could also type daughter coming. In other words, this patient has a note on their chart. You may now update the appointment and it will show that the daughter is going to attend with this patient. If this patient decides they need to cancel this appointment, you once again click the name, move up to the status, and draw your cursor down to canceled and update the appointment. You may also choose cancel the appointment on this bar here. This now cancels the appointment for the day. If you would like to remove the appointment altogether from your day, if you'd like to have a clean screen, you simply click the name and cut the appointment. If we look at the patient appointment, we see E, which is the encounter or the E chart for the patient. By clicking that E, you now enter the patient's chart. Here, you may start typing on today. You may see previous visits. You may also sign and save a visit to start a new note if there is an unclosed note from previous. Such as this case, there is some writing here. If I want to get out and move to a new note, I simply click sign and save. I now may open my E for encounter or E chart. And my cursor is in a new typing space. I move up to the X to close this screen and move to the next option, which is IN for intake form, and click. And now I'm in the intake form for the patient. I may now click my X to close this. I can move to the B for billing. Click. This brings me to my billing page where I may bill my patient. Once again, X to close. Next option is my M for master record. Click. Now I'm in the patient's demographic page. Here, I may change any information I need by clicking the word edit. I may change their address, their phone number, or any other information I need to update, including their PHN. When I pull my cursor to the very bottom, I may update the record with any new information I have updated in the chart. I may now X this screen. And last but not least, we have the RX, which stands for prescription. When I click this, I am brought into the patient's prescription page. X. This now completes workflow 1 before the patient's visit.